We're live. Hello, happy Monday. Greetings, beautiful goddesses and people of the interwebs. Happy Monday. It is I, Camille Talicia, aka Goddess Cami, and I am here today because number one, I want to pull some cards, and number two, hi, welcome, hello, beautiful goddess. So I want to pull some cards, but first I wanted to share about some cards that I pulled for myself. Actually, I think I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I'll talk about my cards afterwards. So 3 decks came to my spirit today to pull from. Of course, the first one being the iGoddess Oracle deck. This is my Oracle deck that I actually created myself, and I haven't pulled cards from this one in a little bit, especially not for the goddesses. Darling, how did I know you needed this? Because I needed it. Because I needed to get some guidance today as well. So that's why I'm going to pull for the collective first, and then share what I pulled for myself, because it'll be interesting to see if the cards, if the messages are similar or what. Okay, so first we're going to pull from the iGoddess Oracle deck. I'm not doing any tarot decks today. We're doing the iGoddess Oracle, then we are doing the Divine Feminine Oracle. Oh my god, this deck, I'm obsessed. It's like so gorgeous, so stunning. Look at the goddess like illustrations. Come on, is she not stunning? And then pulling from the Esther and Jerry Hicks Money and the Law of Attraction deck of cards, because it's Monday and it's a Money Monday. No, I just made that up. But you know, it is Monday, and money is something people think about often. So let's get into the iGoddess Oracle deck first. Spirit, thank you for creating an opportunity for us to receive some guidance from you, the angels, the ancestors today. What does the collective need to hear today? What messages do they need? What guidance? What support can we offer them on today? First, from this iGoddess Oracle deck, what do they need? What do they need? I'm shuffling them clearly off to the side here. As you can hear, whew, okay, that one. Okay, you came out too. Somebody over on this side needs to. Oh, all right. So we have 3 cards from this deck. I was really planning to pull just the one, but let's see what we got. First card, Release Resistance. Ooh, can you see that my ring light is creating some flare, some glare? So the message on this card: Goddess, you are the only thing standing in your way right now. Your unwillingness to move, to act, to change, to shift, or to release is the sole reason for your stagnation. Goddess, do you realize that you are actively choosing to be stuck? Allow yourself to see a different possibility. The power and choice is yours. Release that resistance and go get your life. Bam. That's the first card. Second card from the deck, it's upside down, which means that somebody is likely struggling with this. And it makes sense because we have Release Resistance here. And so this card is Trust Yourself. It is now right side up for you to see right here. And this makes sense. Like, if you're in resistance to something, you're definitely not trusting yourself to make a decision or whatever the case is. So, Goddess, it all begins with you. You can't trust anyone else more than you trust yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your intuition and your gut feelings. You are an eternal being who has the ability to access exactly what you need to know, precisely when you need to know it, in order to make the decision that best serves you. But first, you have to decide to trust this. You'll trust this once you decide to trust in you. Boom is absolutely right. Okay. Last card, again, upside down. I don't know if this is just for one person. Upside down. The correct version is be disciplined, right? The correct version. The card is be disciplined. It's upside down because, again, there is some challenge. This is what is not happening because you are in resistance. Honey, this message might also be for me, okay? I pulled this for y'all, but there's always some mirroring and reflection, right? Okay, so be disciplined. Goddess, no lasting change occurs without disciplined intention and action. You are being prompted to assess your current level of discipline towards your goal. Have you been lax and inconsistent? Now is your opportunity to make a new choice moving forward starting today. Love your goals enough to create new habits to build and strengthen your discipline muscle. Sweating, me too, but it might also just be hot. But let's talk about this, okay? Because resistance was the theme of this, and then these are the two reasons, upside down, that you are in resistance. Either you're not trusting yourself or you are not being disciplined. So trusting yourself, right, is you've gotten the guidance, you have the direction, you know, okay, I'm probably supposed to do this. I should do this. This is the step I need to take. This is the action. This is the choice. This is the move. These are the people I need to talk to. This is the thing I need to write out. Like, this is, or the change that you need to see. And then the discipline to actually follow through on them. The discipline to say, hey, you know what? I have gotten this guidance. I already am kind of like wishy-washy about it, but in my gut, in my spirit, I know that it's what I'm supposed to be doing, but it's going to challenge me. I have to step outside of my comfort zone, out of my box to make this shift. And there is a level of discipline in the change, in the shift that is required of you right now. And you, my dear, I don't know who the you is other than myself, are not being disciplined. You're not practicing discipline. And it's okay because now you know, and now you get to make a different choice, right? Okay, so that is what the iGoddess Oracle is telling us. Release the resistance, and you are either resisting, either or an and, I don't know. You're either resisting because you're not being disciplined, or you're not trusting yourself, or both. You're not trusting the guidance, so you're not even following through on it, or you know what to do and you're just not doing the thing. Oh wait, no, that's this one. Know what to do, not doing the thing, or not doing it consistently. That was the other word that just came up, is that sometimes discipline is about the consistency. And so you can know what to do. You can trust yourself. Like, maybe the trusting yourself is not the issue. You're like, okay, yes, so I know every day I need to write in my journal. Every day I need to meditate. Every day I need to go work out. But you are actively making the choice to do it every other day, once a week, whenever you feel like it, instead of building that muscle. Because, and I am going to, a card that came up when I pulled for myself, I put back in the deck, was connect with spirit. And it just popped in my head again. So there's somebody who's listening to this or will listen to this, who for you, part of the discipline is your discipline in your spiritual practice. Now, it doesn't matter if spirit to you is God, the universe, Allah, Jehovah, whoever, your angels, your ancestors. Like, there is a level of discipline that you are being called to have right now to build this connection, to strengthen this connection, because they're trying to tell you something that is going to support you in trusting yourself more, hashtag / trusting them, trusting their guidance, because they're trying to lead you in the way that is going to allow you to level the fuck up. Ooh, didn't mean to curse, but that's that. Okay, iGoddess Oracle. We're going to go into the Divine Feminine Guidebook very quickly. No, the guidebook. We're going to pull the card. What am I talking about? How are you guys who are here and are present feeling about that first message from the iGoddess Oracle? Are you experiencing resistance? Are you not trusting yourself? Are you not being disciplined? Talk to me. Let me know if it's hitting. I'm seeing fire. I'm seeing hearts. So I just want to know, is this landing? Is it resonating? If you're in the space, also just say hello, because sometimes it doesn't show me who's here. All right. We are going into the Divine Feminine Spirit. Goddesses, beautiful women, ancestors through the lineage of humanity. Who do the collective need to hear from today? Whose message do they need to receive? And how can they be supported in their journey to releasing resistance, trusting themselves, being disciplined, connecting with spirit, whatever else they need? Okay, let's get into this. The Divine Feminine. Oh, okay. Got you. And you. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready. All of it. Spiritual connection is hitting hard. Consistency. Ashe. Yes. Struggling with resistance, but feeling a breakthrough. Ashe. Let me tell you something. October has been and is, not even has been, is a month of shift and breakthrough. I don't know if it's the double 5 energy with the 10 of the month, the fact that we're going into third quarter of 2020. Yes. October, November, December. Yes. The third quarter, but like, 2020 has been a year of shift and wake up and all of that. And so it's like we went through these different quarters and phases and seasons, and we experienced this, we learned this, we struggled with this, we witnessed these things. And so this last quarter is like October is get it clear in your head, and November and December are going to be put it into action. Okay? Yes. All right. So, ooh, ladies. We have, the first one is Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. How stunning. First of all, can we just talk about how stunning? Yes. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. That's her message. And then we have, and this one was upside down, so there might be some resistance here. Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. Also gorgeous, right? Like, look at her. Look at the freaking forest in the background with the, anyways. All right. She says, the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Okay. Before I even get into the book to read what it says, the first thing, both of these have love. I'm held in love at all times. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. And I'm just... Wow. Okay. So love is what is going to keep you safe. And it's not even like safe from danger. It's just like what is going to keep you safe, grounded in the foundation of who you are. And this mother tongue thing is making me think like, if you haven't been mindful of how you're communicating, it's time for you to start really being intentional about speaking, moving, acting from a space of love, because that is like really, really, really what we need a lot of right now in the world. Hello, America. Like, we need more love. And okay, that's funny. So the other part of it is, no matter what happens in November, surrounding yourself in the frequency and energy of love is going to keep you covered. It's going to keep you held, grounded. I keep hearing safe. It's on the card. I'm trying to, like, is there another word? Like, that's where our safety is going to come from. That's where our strength is going to come from. That's where our forward movement is coming from. I don't necessarily love that energy because it gives me the inclination that the election is going to go in a direction that may incite more divisiveness. But honestly, that could be regardless of who wins, now that I think about it. So it's going to be really, really important, especially for anyone who considers himself a light worker, to really, really, really take October to strengthen and amplify your connection with spirit, so that November, December, you are literally like an aura of love and light, that you are beaming it out like a beacon, like a lighthouse beacon. You're beaming it out to everybody, because there are going to be some people who are pissed the fuck off. And the only thing that is really going to counterbalance that is going to be a massive, massive wave of love. So yes. All right. So let us also see what Diana is talking about inside of her messaging. Where is Diana? Here we go. So she is a ancient Roman goddess, the daughter of Jupiter and Latona. Her twin brother is Apollo. And I'm just going to read when your soul selects her card. So sometimes the answer is the simple hello, elemental need to just walk barefoot in the grass. We're reading Diana's here. Or even better, the mud. Interesting. Sometimes we get so caught up in what's happening or what isn't happening that we forget to just be. We forget that there's a tremendous power surging from the earth wanting to take whatever energy is no longer serving us. Ooh. We forget that we can commune with the trees, those ancient protectors and elders whose language comes with the help of the wind and the slow, soft caress that touches our cheek. Answers sometimes need to come from the basic desire of the body to feel grounded here on earth. Wasn't I just talking about grounding? I was talking about grounding in love, but I mean the earth's energy? Hello. Okay. Diana is associated with fertility, the phases of the moon, and the ability to communicate with animals. Of course, not with any human language, but with the frequency of love and intention which animals perceive. If we open ourselves up to it, we can connect to the wisdom in the natural world, even if we live far from it. Even if we're deep in the heart of the busiest city, a sign on a bus, a logo on a t-shirt, or a card someone sends us may carry an image of the animal that wants to reach us. Or we may be visited by a possum on the fire escape or a hawk on a window ledge. We don't have to be in the wilderness to access the wisdom of the natural world. The wilderness is within us. We are a part of it. There's so much more we can receive from the world, the wordless life all around us. We just have to develop the heart that can hear it. So, the question from this card, the meditation, what spirit animal has medicine or a message to give me in this moment? The intention, the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. So, the other thing that just came up as I was reading that is, if you have been noticing like a certain animal lately that you never see, whether it's like just in graphics, like visual graphics somewhere, or outside. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I just saw 3 deer yesterday, so I need to look that up. And there was something else I need to look up. Oh, I saw a rainbow. I mean, it was finishing the rain, but it was like the end of the rainbow, the bottom of the rainbow over here, and I kept seeing it in a few different places, and it was so vibrant. And I said, I need to look up exactly what the rainbow means. In like the spiritual sense. So I would recommend that for you as well, because again, not only is there a message that can come, like a spirit message from the animal, but also it may be some guidance on things for the next couple of months that you need to focus on for November, December, that are going to support you in amplifying your love energy, your love light energy. Okay, so last one, and again, if y'all are here and this is resonating, let me know, write a comment so I can see, exchange the energy with me, beloved, so I know I'm not speaking to the void. We are going into Our Lady of Guadalupe. This is this stunning, beautiful sister right here, and she is, where is she from? Mexico, I believe. Yeah. It says she... It's more about a guy who saw her than it is about her backstory. Doesn't matter. Let's see what her soul message is. What is outside of us is also within us. Even if we have experienced a mother's love, the true force of that loving protection exists within us. So we can give it to ourselves. I'm trying to let y'all see this one more time. So we can give it to ourselves. When Saint Juan Diego was concerned that the Archbishop would not believe him and was racing to meet Our Lady of Guadalupe, she appeared suddenly and said the most beloved phrase in the apparition story, a phrase that is inscribed on the entrance to her basilica. No estoy yo aquí que soy tu madre. Am I not here? I who am your mother. Sorry. Am I not here? I who am your mother. The energy of a mother's love can travel to meet you anywhere. Whether within the world or within your own heart. The message is that she is here. You are mothered, but the message is also to ask for what you need. Saint Juan Diego asked Our Lady of Guadalupe for a sign that proved her identity and existence. She gave him her image emblazoned inside his cloak, one that has been venerated and considered holy ever since because he asked for her assistance. We are ennobled with free will. The divine needs our request for assistance in order to enter our lives. All we need to do is to assume the simplicity, the heart, and the humility of a child and ask for a sign that she is here. We will be met with more love than we could ever imagine, and love is always the greatest and most powerful energy of protection. The soul voice meditation is, do I experience the love of a divine mother within me? Intention, I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Listen, okay, that was a beautiful, beautiful card, number one. And the thing that really stuck out to me was the part where they said the divine needs our request for assistance in order to enter our lives. And we just got through talking about strengthening your connection with spirit so that you can get the support, so you can get, what was it? So you can release resistance, so you can be disciplined, so you can trust yourself, and spirit can support you with all of that. All you have to do is ask, right? So if you have been avoiding asking, resisting asking, feeling unworthy of asking for support because maybe you feel like your request is trivial, or you feel like you aren't deserving of the support, like, I encourage you to cut that shit out immediately and ask for the support you need. Because just like how a mother loves her child unconditionally, you can piss your mom off, you can do everything wrong. You can do everything wrong. All you have to do, like, your mom will never stop loving you. She will never not be there if you ask for her support. And that's the same thing. And I think the reason why they say the divine needs is because of the concept of free will. And they cannot impose anything on you without your request. So when they say the divine needs, it's not like because they are in lack, but because they do not ever want to do something that you don't ask for. So in order for them to step in and actually intercede on your behalf, you have to invite them in. And so I think that's, I don't know if that's what you meant when you wrote that about the divine needs, Amity, but that's what I think. I don't think it's a like, oh, they need permission. It's more so like, if you are seeing somebody, no, that's not good. We'll just say it is what I said. They don't want to impose on your free will because, actually they can't according to the rules of Earth and all of that. But whether it is like your spirit guides, I mean, God, yes, angels, your ancestors, like in order for them to be able to like step in and make things move for you for real, like, you just have to ask them, because then it allows them to come in. Otherwise, in some way, they are imposing on your free will. Okay, wow. One last card we're going to pull from Money and, what is this? Money and the Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And this is a cute deck. They just have like the affirmation on the front, and then on the back they have like a message for you. So we are gonna see what the collective needs in regards to money, because we've been talking about spirit, we've been talking about doing things and making moves, but we also need a little money. So spirit, what do we need to know in regards to attracting? Oh, okay, this just jumped out, so I'm not even gonna shuffle anymore because this bad boy jumped. Okay. Number 48. I don't know if anybody is studying numbers or paying attention. Wow, that is blurry AF. Number 48. My life is as good as I allow it to be. Is this right here? And can we talk about just like that imagery? Wow. I love that. Message. Many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate attention to the emotional guidance within them, and then they try to compensate for their lackful thinking with physical action. And because of the misalignment of energy, they do not get results from their action. So then they try harder by offering more action, but still things do not improve. Like the air you breathe, abundance in all things is available to you. Your life will simply be as good as you allow it to be. Okay. So Esther and Jerry are all about law of attraction, staying in the vortex, minding your thoughts, that whole thing. And so here, this card to me is basically saying, like, stop thinking about the things that you don't want. But it's like, yes, you need the contrast. So it's not saying don't ever think about things you don't want, because you have to have the contrast in order to create the desire, in order to send out the request to the universe, in order to see something different, so that, you know, start attracting the thing that you do want. So the reality is, it's like, now that you've got the contrast, now that you've seen the thing you don't want, and it's giving you access to what you do want, start focusing on what you do want, because that is where you start expanding your possibilities. You start expanding what you are able to call forth and call into your life. And just like the concept of, like, what is the thing? Anytime you think of a yellow punch buggy, wow, how old am I? And but it's like you start thinking about a yellow car, and then you start seeing yellow cars. It's like, as you give your awareness and attention to something, the more you give your senses, your awareness, permission to notice it. And the more you notice it means the more you are calling it into your life. The more you're calling it into your life, the more you get to have it. Abundance, abundance, abundance. So, do you want a good ass life? Focus on the good things that you want. Don't focus on the things that you don't want. And yeah, especially with money. And I'm talking to myself right now, because sometimes you're like, okay, so this needs to be paid, this needs to be paid, this needs to be paid. And instead of thinking about, okay, great, I have this much in my bank account, that's so great. I have this much over here, I have this much coming in, so great. You start focusing on, I only have this much in my bank account, I don't have enough for this. And it's like, literally, we're talking about the same thing, but it's all about the way you're shaping it and the way you're thinking about it. Because you're thinking about, I don't have, instead of, ooh, great, I have this, I have that, I see the abundance, I see this, I see that. So it's a shift in how you're thinking, and it is a discipline. We're taking it back to the first set of cards, right? There is a discipline in how you are focusing your thoughts and what you're giving attention to. So those are the cards for the collective. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I just wanted to, actually, this is so long, I think I'll make a separate video about the cards I pulled for myself, but can I just show them to you? It was this one, Kali, right? The Hindu goddess. Booyah. Wow, guys. Child of the 90s here for sure. And then Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. So we had Kali, the mother of the universe, releasing all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. And then Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. And I got to tell y'all what came up with that. But I'm gonna wrap this up for anybody who watches this and just wanted to get the collective reading, and then I may jump back in and just make another video or something. So thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this and you'd like to see this again, let me know. Ooh, Bengali, Kali is our goddess. Ooh, love that. Love that. I think she is just amazing. Like, fighting off your ego, the demon, powerful, just, yes. So anyways, we'll read about Kali and all of that in the next one. And thanks for watching. Comment. If you're here, obviously, I will see your comment right now. But if you're watching the recording of this, comment and let me know if you enjoyed this and if you'd like me to do this again. Oh, I think you can share the live, but I am going to upload it to IGTV, so it will be a post on my page once it's all complete. So you can do either of the two. But I appreciate you being here and watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the cards that were pulled today, and I hope that a message resonated with you. And yeah, I think I'll do this again. This was kind of like a spur of the moment thing, but I definitely think I'll be doing this again. So thanks guys for being here. I will put in my stories like ahead of time when I'm going to do it, so that you can be prepared and available. Okay? Have an amazing day. I love you guys so much. Be blessed, be amazing, be intentional. See you next time.